People who did this one thing that's so simple, lost twice as much weight as those who didn't. It's so simple, but you're probably not doing it. So, this is your friendly reminder. A study of over 1,600 people showed that those who tracked what they ate lost twice as much weight as those who didn't. And before you get all caught up in, I don't know how to track macros and this overwhelms me. Hey, I agree. I don't track all my macros, but I do keep track of what I eat. And this has helped me not just stay on track, but improve my health, even now at 58, 5 years post-menopause. So I don't think it needs to be about rigidly tracking macros. In fact, I think that sometimes backfires for people. I think it's more about holding yourself accountable, building self-awareness, being honest with yourself about what you're actually consuming. You can notice patterns. You'll notice patterns. And then you have the power to change those that need to be changed. And you can also see what's working and do more of that. So I want to talk about a couple different ways that you can do this because there's different ways are going to work for different people. Listen, if you love tracking every single macro and there are apps that are designed to do that, go ahead, go all in. That's not for me. And I personally find it kind of rigid. Um, I'll share what I personally do and also what some of my clients have done. So first of all, oh, my light's about to fall. Tyson walked in. This is, these videos are unedited. This is real life. So what I personally do is I write down what I'm eating, what I eat every day from my coffee, the scoop of collagen, my breakfast, eggs, whatever it was. I just write down what I eat every day. And for most of the basic stuff that I eat frequently, I know exactly, it's really easy to figure out what the calories, all I track is calories and protein. Because if you get those two lined up, the fat and carbs are just going to fall into place. And and if I don't know exactly, I'm able to estimate, but also just writing down what it is holds you accountable. When you're writing down the handful of chocolate chips that you ate while you were baking, and let me tell you, a handful of chocolate chips, those chocolate chips add up fast. 1 tablespoon of chocolate chips is 70 calories. So again, just looking at these things and building the self-awareness. I'm not saying don't eat chocolate chips. I'm just saying be aware and know that those calories count. Just like everything, but it's not just about the calories, it's about the quality of the food. So as you're writing down what you're eating, you're also going to start noticing that the better the food, the higher quality food, the better you feel. You might notice that certain foods don't agree with you. I started noticing that too many cruciferous veggies make me gassy, bloated, and uncomfortable, and I'm not available for that. So I personally track protein and calories loosely. I do it in my own journal. So I use the Happy Healthy Nut journal. You can grab this on Amazon Prime. It's $14.99. It's a 90-day journal. Plenty of space to write down what you're eating, your workouts, and even some really fun mindset stuff like 3 things you're grateful for, setting an intention for the day. But you don't have to use my journal. You can use a spiral notebook, or you can use some of the apps that are out there. I think there's power in putting pen to paper. You can jot it down in the notes in your phone, whatever works for you. I know that my client, Laura, lost 35 pounds eating real food. She was using a lot of my recipes. This was before I had my cookbooks, but I always share recipes with my clients. I've shared them on social media. So she did not track a single macro, but she absolutely did keep track of what she was eating every day. And as I said, she lost 35 pounds eating real food. But more than that, because it's always about so much more than a number on the scale, Laura's whole life changed. She started carrying herself differently. She started wearing different clothes that she felt really good in because she felt so good in her body. She got a promotion at work, a big promotion. She started really loving going into work because suddenly she was challenged and this was exciting. She had more responsibility. She started dating again. Next thing you know, she had an amazing man in her life. So that's what I'm saying. It's not about the number on the scale. It's about how you feel, and you start feeling that way on the way to reaching that number, and changes start happening in your life. So this is so simple. Let me know if you're doing this, if you are tracking what you eat. If you have some questions, drop them in the comments. You can love your body and your life at any age. This is 58, no filters. And the best is yet to come. I'm so glad you're here. If you are enjoying this YouTube content, I would be so honored if you subscribe. That way YouTube will notify you as I post new content, and it's showing them that my content is relevant. Or share the messages in your social media, share it with a friend. Let's get the message out there that you deserve to have an amazing life and feel amazing in your body. Thank you so much for being here.